Hey guys, Argent here. Welcome to a little tutorial I am going to be doing. Now, sorry. This tutorial is another. I really like doing tutorials. I don't know why. It's fun. Anyway, this tutorial is going to be how to create a Minecraft server. It's going to be hopefully a whole series of stuff. I've got some plans for the future episodes and stuff. I want to expand on this and make a series, and my goal at the end of this series is to have made a fully functioning PvP server that we can actually play on, and I'll probably plop it onto a pro-hosted server, and we can, play on it. Anyway, if you need to get a pro-hosted server, you can go into my channel, and there's another video that shows you how to get one of those for free. But for now, I'm going to be teaching you how to get a Minecraft server all set up and configured on your computer. So, first thing you're going to want to do is open up your web browser and go to minecraft.net/download. It'll bring you here. If you're running on Windows, just download. This is a Windows tutorial, so we're just going to download the Minecraft server 1.8.1.exe from right here. And we can click on it. And we're going to just save it to our desktop for now. And it'll take a minute to just download that. And while we're waiting, we're just going to create a little folder on our desktop and call it server. And then once it's done downloading it, we'll just drag it into there. I'm going to rename it just run server. And then you just want to open it up and just wait for it, and it'll generate these files here. You want to, if it's a 1.7 or higher server, you want to, I believe it's 1.7, you have to open up the EULA and just change this false here to true, which just means you have to agree to their EULA. Then you save it and run the server again. So this time, it's going to open up this, and you can see it just generated a bunch more files in here. So we're going to take this, and right here, click on the little box and type stop. Now it should stop the server, close it up, and we can start editing these things. So the first thing we're going to edit is server properties. We want to right click, we want to just try and open it. Select program from list of installed programs, and select WordPad. Then it'll open up this, and we've got all our settings in here. So, generator settings, we don't really need to worry about any of this stuff. You can turn the nether on and off. World name, basically what that does is, right now, the world file is this one right here. But say I had another world, I could, drag in a single-player world, it would be named something else, obviously. And then I'd be able to leave both of them in here, and I could just switch this world name to switch to the other world. Allow flight just toggles the auto-kicking people, announce player achievements. We're going to turn that to false, just because, I don't know. Server port 25565, you should leave that. That's the default. If you know how to play around with that, then by all means go ahead, but if not, just leave it. Level type, you can change that to super flat or whatever. Don't need to worry about any of this. Max build height, blah, blah, blah. Whitelist, you can turn that on or off. That just adds a file where you need to manually add everyone's name who you want to be able to join the server. Hardcore mode, spawn animals, turn those off or on depending on what you want. Online mode, basically, if that's set to false, then people can join even with cracked versions of the game, but I'm going to leave it on true because I don't want that. PvP, turn it off. Difficulty, 1 is normal, 0 is peaceful, and 2 is hard, I believe. So you can do that. Enable command block, we're going to turn that to true just because why not. Game mode, 0 is survival, 1 is creative, and 2 is adventure. Max players, 20. If you don't have very fast internet or a fast computer, I recommend turning that down. But if you do, you can turn that up to like 5,000 or whatever you want. I'm going to turn that to 15. I'm going to turn that to 10, actually. Spawn monsters, you can turn that on and off. Generate structures, that's like villages, dungeons, etc. And then the message of the day, you can change that to this is a server, or whatever you want that to be. Now you just save it and close it, and then run the server again. And now we are going to hop into game, and I will see you there. Alright, here we are in game. We're going to go into multiplayer, click on direct connect, and type in localhost. And hit enter, and join the server. Now we're going to log in here. I am on my alt, but that doesn't matter. I didn't even notice that. So, yeah, here's our server. It's loaded in. This is our world that we've got all loaded up. Pretty cool biomes and everything. So, yeah, right now it's basically just a survival server. And so what you're probably going to want to do right off the bat is go back into your console. So we're going to go back into the console here and type op and then your name. So, and now that is op me, so we'll bump back in game. Alright, so as you can see, I am now opt. I can now do commands, like turning myself to creative. I can give, I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to show you the name of this alt, because I do like playing on it without people knowing who I am. And yeah, so you're now opt on here, but, so I mean, you know, build a spawn or whatever, but unfortunately your friends cannot connect because localhost, the IP that you typed in, that only works on the computer that the server is being hosted from. If your friends try and connect to that, they will not be able to connect. So, I'm just going to show you a really quick solution on how to get your friends on your server really fast. Now, you can port forward and do all that jazz. I might make a tutorial on that, but the reason I'm not doing that now is because it's different for everyone, depending on what router they have, what internet service provider they have, and such things like that. So I'm going to show you just a quick way on how to get your friends onto your server so you can start playing survival Minecraft together. I will be right back. Alright, so if we want to get all of our friends on, we can go back into our web browser and go to this site. There'll be a link for it down in the description, and we want to agree to their conditions down here and click download now. Just save it and wait for it to download and then open it up. And we can stop the server. It doesn't really need to be running right now. Okay, so language selection. English, yep. I agree. Choose install options. You can just leave those as default and install. Now this is going to take a few minutes, so I'll be back when it's done. Alright, so as you can see, Matchy is all finished installing here, and it's got it selected so it'll launch Matchy as soon as we're done setup. So it's going to say starting Matchy. Thank you for installing. Please click the power button to get started. We'll just click the power button. We're going to have to create an account. I already have one, so I will just... Oh, it needs to be my email address, really? Okay, I already have one. You can just click sign in if you don't have it. And now this will come up. Fine, go away. Now this will come up. So, what you're going to want to do here is just create a new network. Enter network ID, so whatever. That's not. And a password. Whoops. Password, I just put mine as 1. That name has been taken. Alrighty. So now we have a network. And what you want to do is, with all your friends, you just have to get them to download the program and click join the existing network, and then type in your network ID, which in my case is Argot Jones, and the password, which in my case is 1. And and then in order for them to connect to your server, they'll use this IP right here. Mine is 25.173.139.112. And as long as they're all in the little network with you, it'll be all fine and dandy. Unfortunately, with this program, you can only have 5 people in the network at a time. So you can only obviously have 5 people on your server. If you want to get around that, you can create a new network and call it like Argo 2 or something, and then and then what you can do is you can have some of your friends connect to this one and the rest of them connect to this one, and as long as the host of those servers is as long as the host of both those servers is the computer that's hosting the Minecraft server, it will still work. So you can create as many networks as you want. And yeah, so they want you to buy their premium or whatever, which allows you to get more players slots, but you can obviously just get a workaround by doing this. And yeah, so anyway, if you guys want me to do a port forwarding tutorial, I would be happy to do one. But obviously, like, it's going to be different for everyone, so there isn't much point. I just suggest Googling your router name and how to port forward. Or even just Googling like a port forwarding tutorial and then trying to find all the same settings on your router. Anyway, I've been Argot Jones. You've been watching. Stay tuned for the next section of this little series that I'm going to be doing, where I'm actually going to be showing you how to convert your server into a bucket server so you can install plugins, and we will start work on our little PvP server. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If it helped you out, even consider subscribing. That would make my day. And other than that, I will see you next time, and have a good day.